Federal officials are checking into hundreds of tips and leads in hopes of finding a motive to Nashville's Christmas Day bombing. They've determined the one and only suspect died in the explosion that damaged dozens of buildings and injured 3 people. Malona Langhai reports.
You can hear this message. Evacuate now.
Surveillance videos captured the sheer power of the Christmas morning blast. Federal officials say 63-year-old Anthony Quinn Warner was behind it, and they found his remains at the blast site.
There is no indication that any other persons were involved.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation says Warner had not been on their radar, and his only prior arrest was a marijuana-related charge back in 1978. Officials say at one point Warner had a state license to handle explosives. They're now trying to access a damaged hard drive believed to be his.
They're also looking at credit card records, which preliminarily show the purchases for chemical precursors, material that may have been used to create a homemade bomb.
6 brave officers rushed to the scene that morning as the loudspeaker on an RV issued a warning that a bomb would detonate, and then played the song Downtown by Petula Clark.
We essentially made contact with, I believe, 6, 7 apartments and asked them to evacuate.
I saw this huge fireball in the sky, at least twice as tall as our building.
Among those rescued were Noel and Jeffrey Rasmussen and their 2 children.
I'm just so grateful that they were so insistent. I mean, if they'd kind of just, walked up and down the hall and said everyone evacuate and left, I mean, we probably would have slept through.
This video shows Officer James Wells walking away from the RV just seconds before the explosion. He said God told him to check on a fellow officer. Mola Lenghi, CBS News, Nashville, Tennessee.
The RV exploded outside an AT&T communications hub, knocking out cell and Wi-Fi service from Tennessee to Alabama. One source tells CBS News that Warner's late father once worked for AT&T. Investigators are also looking into whether Warner may have been influenced by online conspiracy theories about 5G technology. And coming up on Valley News Live at 4, the ceiling fan brand has been recalled due to dangerous defects. We'll show you how you can stay safe while staying cool next.